Hey tubers, Bart 49ers Corner coming at you with the mail day. Been another couple weeks since we've talked. Got some good stuff in, good smattering of things. So let's get right into it. First one up though is my first Topps Now of the year. I was really into Topps Now last year. Just because it was kind of new on the block, I guess. And then a little bit more invested in watching the specific events and the games last year in the baseball. My twins were a little bit younger, so I was kind of just stuck there feeding them or holding them or something all the time, and the baseball season really helped out. Not quite as much this year as they're older and running around, but so I've stayed out of the Topps Now because they do for different events. This guy had a great game, that guy had a great game, or whatever. And I haven't been as focused on the game specifically as much, but did pick up one as we called this guy up, and he struck out his first at bat going into the game, but then the next game he started, and his first at bat, first pitch, hit a home run. So pretty cool there. So that's what that looks like. It's kind of neat. It's got little holograms on the back too. So great looking cards. Super clean. Juan Soto, 19 years old. And he's been playing really well for us actually. So I'm batting, geez, I don't know what last night's game put him at, but he was at like 349 or something like that in his first 45-ish bats. So we'll take that. Our bats haven't been doing too well this year, but the pitching has been doing great, so it's going okay. Some autos in. Picked up this TO out of 2000 Fleer Autographics. Out of 250, I have a matching Garcia and Charlie Garner. Those two are not numbered, but everything else looks exactly the same except that numbering on his. Pretty excited to display those, all three matching. And then, geez, how big is this set now? 3, 6, 9, 10. This will be number 11. Picked up the Charles Haley. Panini is still doing these. I think they've been going for at least 4, maybe 5 years now. And different random sets. This one came out of Score, I believe, from this year. Super excited to have that. He has a Cowboys one from previous years, but happy to pick this one up. So this is the 12th 49er. Where did I don't even remember what I just counted there. The 11th 49er that I've picked up. So pretty sweet. Dig it a lot. I thought these were going to go for a lot more because previous ones like Ricky Waters from last year were initially going for like $50 and stuff like that. So I put in some mid bids that weren't too high on 3 of these, and I won all 3. And they didn't. None of them went for what my mid bid were. So, pretty happy with that. I sent one of them off to a fellow YouTuber already because I had the extra. So, but pretty happy to display that one as well. Hall of Fame rookie pickup here. Got the Forrest Gregg out of 60 Topps for the Packers. Mostly picked him up. Obviously, I collect the Hall of Fame rookies anyway, but picked him up first before others because he is on the Super Bowl 50 Golden Team. And I've only got a couple more folks to pick up on that one. Here's a big one from PWCC Win. Trying to go for a couple, but these modern chrome rookies are pulling a premium these days. Picked up the Ed Reed. This is an upgrade. I had it in a 9. That is 2002 chrome in a Gem 10. Future first ballot Hall of Famer. Right there. Pretty excited about that. I'm a sucker for Heritage. And I hit 2 of these in just my own pack breaks. Neither one of them looked like they were. One looked like it had a chance, but for what this one cost me, it wasn't worth the risk to send my own in. Picked up a couple here from 4 Sharp Corners. Just always liked this card, always wanted it. And, since I was already on 4 Sharp Corners and had to go over a little threshold to get the free shipping, I was like, yeah, I'll pay an extra, I don't know, $11 or something like that and snag this one from Roger Clemens. And that's really the first year of baseball I collected, so that card has always stood out in my mind. Always picking up the base Allen Ginters of Harper. So got his from 16. I only have 1 year left to pick him up. I want to say it's like 13 that I need. But I got all the rest, so pretty good. And yeah, I could in no way make an argument to ever pick up the PSA 9 of his. So, especially when he's like the opposite of a first ballot Hall of Famer. Obviously a Hall of Famer nonetheless, but, you know, when you get it 20-some years later, as opposed to within the first couple, not exactly a whole lot of upside on the investment and such to collect this guy. So I just needed the set filler to continue going with my Hall of Fame sets. So I picked up the Robert Brazil for a good price off of 4 Sharp with the fresh slab. So it makes this old 76 pop real nice. So that's what I got for you. Happy Sunday. Hope all is well. We got great weather here. Kids been playing out in the pools and stuff like that. Just doing the nap thing right now. So I snuck in for a video. But thanks for watching. Until next time. Later.